Your phone isn't just getting warm, it's slowly fighting to survive. Have you ever held your phone and felt that sudden, uncomfortable heat building in your palm? Like something inside is pushing beyond its limits. You close apps, you lock the screen, maybe even toss it aside for a moment. Yet the warmth lingers, almost as if the device has a life of its own. But here's the unsettling part. That heat isn't random. It's not just your phone being weird. It's the result of millions of invisible processes happening all at once. Calculations, signals, energy transfers, all packed into something thinner than a notebook. So the real question isn't just why phones overheat. It's what's actually happening inside your phone when it does, and how close is it to failing when you feel that heat. Welcome to Simple Things Why and How, where we take the everyday things you barely think about and uncover the hidden stories inside them. Today we're diving into something you've definitely experienced, but probably never fully understood. Why do phones overheat? To understand this, you have to imagine your phone not as a simple device, but as a tiny, powerful city. Inside it, there's a processor, the brain, constantly making decisions at incredible speed. There's a battery pushing energy through every corner. There are apps opening, closing, updating, syncing, all happening in silence. And just like a real city, all that activity creates one unavoidable thing: heat. Because every time your phone thinks, calculates, or even just refreshes your feed, it uses energy. And whenever energy is used, some of it escapes as heat. Not because something is wrong, but because that's simply how physics works. But here's where it gets interesting. Your phone isn't supposed to stay completely cool. A little warmth? That's normal. That's expected. So why does it sometimes cross that invisible line, from warm to too hot? Why does it feel fine one moment, and then suddenly uncomfortable, almost alarming, the next? The answer lies in how much your phone is being asked to do, all at once. Imagine running. A light jog feels easy. Your body handles it without stress. But sprint as fast as you can, under the sun, without rest, and suddenly your body overheats. Your phone works the same way. When you're doing simple things, scrolling, texting, watching a short video, it's like that light jog. But when you start gaming, recording high-resolution video, using GPS, charging your phone, sometimes all at the same time, that's the sprint. The processor speeds up. The battery pushes more energy. The internal components start working harder, faster, and hotter. And unlike your body, your phone has no sweat, no natural cooling system. It relies on passive cooling, tiny spaces, thin materials, and limited airflow. So when the heat builds faster than it can escape, it stays trapped. And that's when you feel it. But there's another layer most people never think about. Heat doesn't just come from what you're doing. It also comes from where you are. Leave your phone in the sun, and it's already starting hot. Use it while charging, and you're adding even more energy into the system. It's like trying to cool down in a room that's already overheating. And then, quietly, your phone begins to protect itself. It slows down performance, dims the screen, closes background processes, not to annoy you, but to survive. Because too much heat doesn't just feel uncomfortable. It can damage the battery, wear down components, and slowly shorten the life of the device. So the next time your phone heats up, it's not just a minor inconvenience. It's a signal. A reminder that inside that small piece of glass and metal is something working incredibly hard, balancing power, speed, and survival all at once. It's easy to forget how much your phone is doing, because it makes everything feel effortless. But that heat you feel? That's the cost of that effort. And maybe that changes the way you see it. Not just as a tool you use, but as a system constantly pushing its limits to keep up with you. If this made you see your everyday tech a little differently, take a second to like the video. Share it with someone who's felt their phone heat up and wondered why. And if you enjoy exploring the hidden side of simple things, subscribe to Simple Things Why and How. Because sometimes the smallest questions lead to the most fascinating answers.